Sharla? Sharla? Are you okay? Can't help but notice that you're floating. I know you're a medic, but my god.
She's even smaller than Melia now.
Even the Nopon's going, what a bunch of weirdos. But I digress. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. In the last episode, we made our way into the happy place of Frontier Village where Nopon smiles are all around for all to see. In this episode though, Chief Dunga asked us that we need to go and see the Nopon hero. But first, let's just admire another view. Yeah. And more side quests because way. That's it though, guys. Looks like we have a luscious tree upon a tree, which is very good. And she'll jump for joy on that observation. But I guess for now, the only thing that we can do is just go down. It's go down to the Frontier Village. And just magically appear in front of Dunga. Beat that Nopon hero! Huh, I bet you can't do anything more flashy.
May I introduce Heropon Riki!
Watch out!
Get off me! To you!
Right in the... Take this, furball! That's not good.
Heropon! Heropon! Fight back!
Heropon, chomp chomp! Heropon, go forth! Heropon, get up!
Heropon make Nopon proud!
Silence! I introduce to you this year's legendary Heropon, Riki!
New hum friends, meet this year's legendary Heropon, Riki. Riki live to serve.
A Heropon, you say? Not sure where you'll come in handy, but the more the merrier. Sure. Are these Telethia as strong as they sound?
Yes. They're quick as lightning and can read your mind.
Mind-reading giant bird? No problem.
I can see their movement through the Monado, but even that's not enough to get the better of them.
And we're going up against the daddy version. No one blink for a second.
Okay.
Eyes wide open.
And don't forget that Melia is our only chance of making it to Aerith Sea. If anything happens to our guide, it's on our heads. The Telethia is our target, but don't forget about the person standing next to you.
Dunban's right. I am in your debt. My weaknesses are all too apparent.
No worries, Melia.
Riki has been informed of the Dino Beast, what you refer to as the Telethia. Be safe, my hum friends.
Riki's friends, listen to Riki. Dino Beast is big and scary. Friends, get ready. Friends, help Riki get ready.
You want us to get equipment for you?
Riki's friend, right? Hum clever. Friends meet Riki when ready. Then, friends and Riki leave together.
Big attitude for a furry footrest.
Dino Beast is big and scary.
Great. That'll come in handy.
Is it just me, or did we suddenly become Nopon mercenaries?
I love Dunban's silence as if he's just thinking, oh my god, you're right. I love that cutscene so much because it just builds characters so much, and just White Frontier Village is my favourite area, cutscene wise. Essentially, what you want to go to is the shops to get Riki's equipment. Thankfully, you no longer have to pay for his equipment because what would he buy then? What? Is he going to fight the Celeb with his bare wings?
Yeah.
I would love to see that. But in a nutshell, I want to bring attention to something really quick. A song that you heard during Riki's intro. You can get the stuff if you want. No.
It'll activate the cutscene, though.
Oh, will it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll bring up my aspect in another time.
Ready to go! Come, new friends! Riki's adventure begins!
Riki, you do know where the Telethia is, don't you?
Of course Riki know. Melly, Riki hear you hurt Dino Beast.
I did, but only a little.
When Dino Beast hurt, Riki know it go to place with ether crystals. Friends and Riki go to place with crystals. Then we find Dino Beast. Chief, tell Riki. Chief always right.
So you do know a thing or two about this monster. Guess we'll be searching for some ether crystals then.
Riki, why are you the Heropon?
Why? Because Chief Dunga choose Riki.
He chose you. So you weren't chosen from birth?
Friend wrong. Chief choose by instinct.
By instinct?
Why friend surprised? Chief have sharp instinct. Chief be village seer.
So that's how you became the Heropon. Can't argue with that.
But he is kind of compact for a warrior hero.
Oh, Riki owe lots of monies to village. If Riki defeat Dino Beast, village promise to forget my debts. So Riki like being Heropon.
As if they could find a way to make Riki look even cuter. Riki. So we have a new species on our side, Riki the freaking Heropon. Now for a bit of trivia for this guy, like as I was trying to allude to before. The song you heard during Riki's intro, we actually heard it before, very early on in the game. When Shulk first got to the military district and saw Vanguard, the song played there. That's actually a calling card on one of the composers known as Ace Plus. He's had a tendency to put songs for specific characters or specific moments and place them early on in the game to act as a teaser. Now that out of the way, let us get to the bread and butter of our beloved Heropon Riki. First of all, he's a goddamn Nopon with a goddamn fluffy face. Look at that. How could you not love it? I apologize if I'm gushing. I've gushed a lot about this, but it just creates such a good feeling. And hopefully it has an impact on Melia. And Riki does his happy dance. He goes to the left, he goes to the right, and then he spins. and then he poses. A new idle animation for the Definitive Edition. Again, it's just cute and all around good feeling. And now to get to a bit of the roles of Riki. You might think, oh well, he's probably a glass cannon like Melia, you know, he's small and he probably doesn't hit very hard. Boy, do not judge a book by its cover, because You want to know the funny thing? Riki actually has the most health out of anyone in the entire party. This actually, by the developers' admission, was actually a joke. They joked about, as Koshi, one of Monolith's directors, was having a lunch meeting with one of the programmers discussing about the character, and then they joked, wouldn't it be funny if like the smallest hero actually had the most HP? And you know what? That idea stuck, and they made it into the game. So Riki is more of a tank than Ryan. Let that sink in. The smallest character is actually tougher than the biggest.
Let us hurry onwards.
Piece of cake!
But now let's get to Riki's arts. If you thought Melia was a bit all over the place, boy, Riki's got her beat in spades. So let us set the stage, if we will. Shulk is a positional offensive type, Dunban is combo, Ryan's a tank, Shala is a healing support, Melia is a buffer support, Riki, he's pretty much everything. But what he likes to focus on is hindering the enemy. So he has so he has positional attacks like Sneaky and Bitey, which done right in the right place, he can inflict bleed. Lurgy is poison. Behave, it deals with a mechanic which I haven't seen so often, but we'll get that when it comes along. Freezenate inflicts chill damage. It's not the most offensive hitting move, but it refreshes quite quickly, so you can pile on the buffs. Roly-Poly, it is a chance-based attack in which you can immediately topple an enemy with no break needed. Happy is, my god, in my opinion, one of Riki's best attacks. If you are just that shy off on completing a chain attack block or the entire thing itself, Happy can fulfill it a little bit more, making chaining attacks or resurrections or vision warnings that much quicker to happen.
Especially if you level it up to a point in which it fills up an entire bar, so it'll save you at the last minute.
Oh yeah, very much so. Next part of art is hero time. And in a nutshell, it makes everyone feel good. Essentially, it makes tension prevent from dropping, so motivation keep on top. And lastly, is play dead. Essentially, it takes away all of his aggro. So Riki is a confusing little git, and he has flexibility, which is defense, vivacity, which is HP, and then finally innocence, which is, or flexibility, which is agility. Unfortunately, I think Vermelia's, which is her critical rate, her agility, and her physical defense. In my humble opinion, reliability is not the one which you should focus on, because it doesn't matter how much you try, Melia's defense is going to be less than to be desired. But another great trait about Riki is that, for speedrunners especially, he's actually the fastest moving character of all the party members. So if you want to get to a place quickly and you have no fast travel options, he's probably the best. Because if you look now, Riki is leaving Shulk and Melia behind. So again, if you want fast travel, he's good. So not only has he got the most HP, not only is he the biggest hinder to enemies, he also leaves Hom friends in the dust. And all of this goodness wrapped around in a nice, great package.
That's not a great package.
No, that's something which you want to avoid like the goddamn plague. Let's put it like that. And all of this is such a great element for Riki, and what a great inclusion for a Nopon. Like I said, you'd think, oh, I know he's probably just a minor hitter. Oh boy, trust me, if you think this is the best Riki has to offer, you ain't seen nothing yet. He keeps on getting better. What's more better, is if we go on and we can actually show off Riki's abilities in better form.
He is Heropon, so feel no fear.
Display no mercy.
Everyone, do your best.
We have a new sort of enemy here, which is in the form of hose. But as you can see, this guy is a simple scout, and he doesn't do anything. Think Turkins, only more hobbit form.
Yeah, humanoid.
Yeah. But now get to see Riki's arts in action, and now we get to see the Riki's attacks can either be arc or single hit or just in a straight line. So Riki also is a bit of a positional fighter. And also he creates flowers. Apparently Riki is next coming of Kami Amaterasu. And also mentioned one of his best moves as well. You can do it. Compared to Shulk's late heal because he died. Good for you, Shulk boy. If you use a late heal, it is simply a single healing move, saving Charlotte's healing bullet. However, with Riki, if you line it just right, you might aim for Shulk, but you could actually heal up your entire party. Plus, it doesn't matter who you aim it at. Riki will heal the person you aim it at, and also heal himself in a nutshell. So, Riki is all around a great fighter. His only downside is that he doesn't have a lot of coverage when it comes to allies in trouble. That's always going to fall on Shulk's hands. And his final piece of trivia is you just saw Ferris die. Is his talent art, which gets blood. Now, in the original, this was a really good gimmick. It's kind of been mitigated here, but it's still very helpful. Riki doesn't do any damage. He doesn't do any debuffs. However, Riki's talent art is actually good for helping out with side quests or just getting good stuff in general. Yoink actually steals items from enemies, and this could range from various amount of things. You can get a common drop, you can get a Remon's to drop, you can get ether crystals, you can even get armor or weapons. And what's more, there are some items or weapons, etc., that can only be gotten using Riki's Yoink ability, and this includes bosses and unique monsters. We will be going over which one is unique as one's art, but Riki is very good in a lot of situations. I forgot to talk about Riki. I forgot to talk about the enemy type that we saw. That was an Aluga, essentially a very slow but heavy hitting git who likes to push you around a lot. Trust me, we'll get many opportunities to show off their stuff in a little bit.
And sometimes Riki can pick up like extra strength and extra agility as well with his Yoink.
And none of that, EXP, HP, SP, and even AP. If you get it right, Riki can be an unstoppable force for you. So much so, we got a common drop out of Aluga. Not ideal, but you know what? I'll take it.
And something I want to mention is that, notice that I have Shulk as the AI. I think one of the reasons why he keeps getting into low health.
Right. We forgot about this.
Yeah.
I hate to take the spotlight off Riki for a bit, but
Battle Soul.
this is one of Shulk's final arts in terms of his palette. Battle Soul sacrifice half of HP to fill the talent gauge.
Not the party gauge, the talent gauge.
If you need the Monado, then this can be good, but however, I stand by it. I don't think half of HP is worth it. Shulk's too squishy, and you can build up the Monado in many other efficient ways. For the life of us, we never use Battle Soul because odds are, if you use Battle Soul, you'll get half of your HP taken away, and from that, you'll probably get a vision, which will result in you being killed. So essentially, you have to use the Monado, which you sacrifice your HP for, in order to save yourself from losing more HP.
Yeah.
Battle Soul, we normally take it off immediately. And you know what? It's not going to change. We have tried so many playthroughs to try and make it work, but we are not going to chance it.
No.
Especially in the hands of Shulk's AI. It doesn't matter if it's a low level enemy or what. It's still not good.
I expect nothing short of our very best.
Everyone, do your best.
And just like that, Heropon only works its need effect, and it gets toppled. Granted, it's not as much as a solid combo couple. I was gonna say topple combo, but I decided to combine the two. Couple. Oh my god. Couple topple. Jesus Christ. Oh. If you couldn't tell, the Aluga just likes to push people around, and there you go. I guess now we could talk about the debuffs to enemies. Poison is poison, as you can probably imagine. Chill is a neat little one which not only slows the opponent down briefly and also inflicts damage, and there's other ones in which Riki has a lot of goodness for. We're just gonna take Shulk off because screw that noise. I'm good, I think. No one's gonna kill another Aluga and then make haste. Riki is good for many things except for protecting other allies.
And fighting in the water.
This is now one of the downsides from Riki. If we engage in a fight and Riki goes into water, or does it prevent him from doing it this time? Oh, I guess it does. That's actually a nice little detail. Normally, in the original, if you went into water, Riki would just go in and just not do anything because Riki's so small.
It depends on if it'll work on the AI or not.
It probably will, and Riki will just swim. However, though, we got an achievement. Riki use arts, and we could probably guess what that is. It's when Ryan uses a lot of arts. Obviously not. I just find it kind of annoying how the Hodes, who are in short stature themselves, but yet they're perfectly fine in doing that, and yet Riki can't do anything. Lucky though, Riki has a lot of distance attacks to mitigate it. And since we're in a good spot right here, let's just go over the Hode really quick. Pack mentality, and they can range in various methods of attack, similar to Turkins and Ignis. One can do range, others are offensive, others scouts, and physical attackers, but you get the gist. However, some can inflict poison.
see your strength is the genuine article. Let's
And
keep on
somehow,
going like this, guys.
somehow they had pants. Which somehow fit us, I suppose. But Ricky's still in. Also, can I point out Ricky's weapon of choice is goddamn puppet. For lack of a better term, it's a puppet on a goddamn stick. As we get a spectacular view of the chasm. You wouldn't expect that in the goddamn forest. Machina is wide open and there's so much to explore.
Yeah.
Such an expansive area for one little Nopon. Who just stood on his wings and just did acrobatics. But that said though, guys, I think we're gonna call things here. So, thanks very much for watching. We learned how to play as the Heropon Riki, and got to explore Machina just a little bit more. Next up, Dino Beast big and scary. Bring it on! But that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to like it. If you don't like it, well then, you can look away from the Riki dance because you don't deserve to see Riki dance. Or anything. Or any other good stuff. But, as always, if you want to subscribe to see more content like this, then be sure to subscribe. And see you all next time. The night draws near. Nearly fight time. Oh.